Hello, hello, happy solstice. We have the Green Man activation today. So, I want to get some music going for you guys. This is a beautiful earth elemental healing on YouTube that I'm going to share with you here as soon as I get the link. Let me see if I can find my live. There I am. Okay. Yay! So I don't know if you guys are going to be able to join me live. That's cool. So, today's energy is fiery. This whole season, obviously, we're talking about summertime. We're talking about fire energy in terms of the sacred element that we are moving into here. Lots of time for fierce change. We're catalyzing change in very accelerated ways with the fire energy that is presenting right now. The solstice portal is very, very powerful, very engaging. And engaging in the sense that it's just it's pulling us in, this fire energy. Hey, Tammy! This fire energy is very inspiring, extremely creative. It makes us want to do everything at once. So I'm doing all kinds of fun stuff. I'm doing a lot of drawing and painting. I'm getting a women's group together. Hopefully, we'll see what happens, but I'm trying to organize other light workers and healers and naturopaths and holistic practitioners. Anybody up here in Lake Tahoe that does that kind of work. And I'm trying to organize the Lake Tahoe Ladies Leading with Light Society. I feel really inspired to come together with my tribe of other like-minded women. And I'll be honest, it's a little lonely up here in the mountains. You know, my husband works full-time, and I work from home, and it's just me and my doggy most of the time. So I feel really inspired to create a way to lift other women up and to get a tribe of support at the same time. I'm drawing, I'm painting, I'm hiking, I'm paddleboarding, I'm kayaking. I'm teaching another course in a couple weeks. Unless you've been under a rock, you know that I've got the Heal, Awaken, Align Bootcamp coming up at the end of July. Lots of fun stuff going on. Lots of synergy. So as I'm stepping up, and noticing that I feel really empowered, really boosted by the universe. That's this is a feeling of I'm stepping up and asking for greater things, and it's like the universe is right alongside me and saying, hey, we see you. Let's give you this push in this direction, or let's send this person your way, or let's send this opportunity your way. And it's just been so exciting. So look for that. Create the awareness for that. Sometimes it's a little bit subtle. Sometimes if we're not fully creating the awareness of just how much we're being helped out, we just don't see it. Doesn't mean that we missed opportunities in that way, because the universe will keep hitting us over the head with it, but sometimes when these opportunities present themselves, it's good to strike while the iron is hot. And this energy this season, it's all about hot, hot, hot. And so Green Man comes forth at this time to remind us of just how much synergy there is, that there is this constant communication between all aspects of yourself, but this constant level of communication and dialogue and connection and communion that's happening between you and Mama Earth, and you and Green Man. And Green Man is a very, very ancient symbols throughout many different religions, and throughout ages of history. He's been seen in temples, sacred places, sacred groves. It's a powerful reminder of the balance of masculine and feminine that is present in the earth. You know, we always think of earth as Mother Gaia. Well, that's true. You can't have this synergy, all of the elements present on this planet, if there wasn't a blending, a merging of masculine and feminine energies. So this reminds us at this time that it's a good time to anchor into some of the more masculine representations of energy, like, guess what, taking action. And in this time, a very fiery energy that's presenting, this is a push, literally letting the fire under our butt to do some things that feel really alive and awakened and enlightened and exciting, and maybe taking us out of our comfort zone a little bit, and that's okay. But when we do that at this time, it's important to note, and you're going to feel this as we do the activation today, it's really important to note that you have much more support available to you for the asking. But we are here as free will beings, so we must ask. So if you're really looking for the help, you're looking for that push, maybe you'd like, and I have my Green Man card because I pulled it earlier, maybe you would like some Green Man energy to help you, ask. If you're looking for the element of not only inspiration, but I just did a live about taking bold, decisive action, this is what we're being petitioned, called forth to do. The initiating energies are there, the little push, the little nudge is there, and if you're honest with yourself, you can feel it. That means it's your time to strike, it's your time to act. Take bold and decisive action and don't look back, okay? So this is going to feel like that, this activation. I don't want to tell you how it's going to feel, but when I was connecting with him over the last couple days, it felt like a very soft, loving, kind of fuzzy, mossy feeling, because he's Green Man, but very fatherly in a loving way. But also, okay, it's time for you to leave that nest, little chickadee, and go out and fly. That kind of feeling at the same time. So I hope you feel that. So get some water. This activation, I can pretty definitively tell you, is going to make you thirsty. Courtney's here. Christine is here. Hello. Hello, ladies. Water before and after this activation is recommended. All right. And if you're having some difficulty making a decision at this time, this will be a good activation for you to listen to maybe a few times, okay? Chickadee. That's what my mom calls me too, her little chickadee. All right, so get yourselves comfy. Start by taking a few deep breaths in. Maybe if you're lucky enough to be listening to this in front of an open window, maybe you're outside. I wanted to be outside for this one. But they're building a garage a couple doors down, and it's loud. So I wanted to be outside, but I have all my windows open in my office. And I'm looking outside at the beautiful green. I'll even show you. That's my backyard. I have a big old tree. It's a 175-year-old ponderosa pine that I get to look at every time I do my activations here. So that's my yard. A beautiful mountain home. Okay. Just start feeling into the space. The air, the energy that's enfolding you. If you are in front of an open window, take a deep breath in of the fragrant air, letting it fill your lungs, letting it expand out from your heart, filling up the entirety of your being. I'm going to turn this music up a little bit so you can hear it. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Hold it for a count of 3, and then out through the mouth. And then just feel this wave of relaxation as it goes through your whole body, your whole being. Hopefully your feet are flat on the floor, you're connecting with the earth. And if you listen closely, you can hear the hum of the earth beneath your feet, like a low vibration. Like a dull and heavy kind of hum. Just connect with that. mind's eye, I want you to see a beautiful, deep forest green. And it is a shimmering light that's now forming a sphere of energy all around you. And this light, if it had a texture, if you could reach out and touch it, it would feel very mossy, very soft, almost wet. Like you were reaching out and touching a forest floor. And if you can connect a little deeper with some of your other senses, perhaps in your mind's eye, in this sphere, you are being encircled and folded, held in this kind of mossy, thick, green energy. It feels very soft, very loving. And you're connecting with a smell. It smells very rich, like fertile earth. That if you were to reach out and stick your hands into this earth, it would feel very moist and rich. Maybe you smell some of your favorite herbs that hold deeper energies. Maybe more energies like rosemary, cedarwood, oak moss, even frankincense, sandalwood. And when you connect with what you are hearing right now, if you're hearing the sound of birds singing or chirping, the rustling of wind in the top of a canopy of a very, very tall, very old, very ancient tree, connect with all of your senses and make this feel like a live and palpable energy that is surrounding you, supporting you, holding you. Allowing you to go into the deepest part of yourself, that ancient, wise, all-knowing part of who you are. That part of you that knows that you are connected to this earthly plane, that you are at home in your body and on this planet. And maybe you're even envisioning yourself here, seated comfortably on a forest floor. And you're hearing the sounds of the trees and the birds. Maybe you even hear or see in your mind's eye, as you're seated on this forest floor, the gallivanting of maybe some of your favorite totem animals. Deer or ravens, squirrels, fox, bear. And you are at a safe distance from any and all animals that you would connect with here, maybe even hawk. I'm actually seeing a beaver. There's a stream, a forest stream, that you're just becoming aware of now. And you can hear the trickle of the water. Go as deep into this space as you possibly can, making this a completely visceral, a very alive experience for you. Letting all of your senses come alive with this activation. Knowing that whatever action you take going forward, you are fully grounded, deep in the root of who you are, feeling this strong connection from the base of your spine that goes all the way into the deepest recesses of the earth, but also goes out, reaching out in all directions, forming a network, a web of support as you are rooted to all of the energy here on this earthly plane. This allows you to feel secure and safe in whatever bold, decisive action you make going forward to create the change in your life you wish to see. To bring physical reality to the desires that are in your heart. To bring into form on the 3D plane everything that you are seeing, feeling, knowing, that you wish to be your reality going forward. It is safe and right to secure a stronger place for you, a more powerfully connected place for you here on this earth plane. Whether that means being more supported financially, whether that means feeling more at home in your body or on this planet, whether that means feeling more supported by those you love and surrounding more people to form a network or a tribe of support around you to help you feel more safe and secure, whatever that is for you. Ground all of this deep into the earth and imagine a web of connection going out in all directions, grounding you to all parts of this earthly plane. And as you are here in this space, feel free to call Green Man forward. You may have already noticed his face. It looked like a collection of trees or shrubs or bushes, or maybe even an interesting face in the bark of a tree or the trunk of a tree. And now you may see a form coming forth from that, no longer obscured, fully formed and three-dimensional now. And he may even be coming to sit across from you and just share this space with you. Simply connect with his energy, asking him, what can I know now for my highest and best good? What is an energy that is easy for me to lean into and expand into at this time? How can I be more happy in my body or on this planet? How can I be more connected and supported, grounded? Just allowing whatever is coming into your awareness to simply be. Enjoy how peaceful this space is, how open and expansive it feels, how loving and warm, safe. Feel how at one are with this space. And asking for any clarity on any information that has come in for you in this space. Some of you may be receiving instruction on how to carry his energy forth into the world. And now thanking Green Man for sharing this space, sharing insight and his ancient wisdom. And he leaves you now and goes back and blends back in to the forest scape. And go back into that space within you, at the base of your spine, and connect with that space. And taking a deep breath in. And on the exhale, push all of your energy deep down into the base of the spine, to your root. And feel how that forms a very powerful cord of connection now, going through all the earthly realms, deep down into the core of the earth. Thanking all of the earth energies here, all of the sacred elements, the sacred realms of the lower earth. And thank you, Green Man. And gathering this energy once again into the base of the spine. And as you take another deep breath in, imagine pulling this energy up to the top of the head. Allowing yourself to be feeling filled completely with this energy. Awake, aware, full of gratitude and appreciation. And when this integration feels complete, go ahead and open your eyes. Oh, nice, Courtney. You are outside under a tree next to the elementary school by your office. That's awesome. So I'm going to go and do this again, but I'm going to sit under my tree outside. And maybe even go to my favorite... I have a trail that's not too far from my house that no one ever goes to. This is the busiest time of year in Lake Tahoe. It's very touristy. But everybody's condensed in town. And if you travel even 10 minutes outside of town, you can get to these trails that they go on for miles and miles and miles. They connect up with the Pacific Crest Trail, excuse me. And there's nobody out there. And it's literally like 5 miles from my house. So that's what I'm going to do today with my doggy. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this... gave you the burst of inspiration or creativity or confidence that you need to do whatever you need to do for the rest of your day, the rest of your week, the rest of the summer, whatever that is. I hope you enjoyed it. Do drink lots of water after this one, and this is something that you can do often throughout the summer, especially if you are having a difficult time feeling grounded or taking your ideas that you have about what kind of changes you want to create going forward and feeling like, okay, but I need to ground them in my body to take action on them. This is an excellent activation to help you do that, to catalyze that. So do enjoy your day. Have a beautiful, beautiful first day of summer. Enjoy the longest day of the year. And I will be seeing you tomorrow for Ascended Master Kutumi. I felt myself blending with Green Man during the activation. Yeah, that's awesome. Lots of floral imagery. I saw and smelled tons of oak moss and like deep woody moss and old ancient trees, ancient groves, lots of different flashes of different earth imagery throughout. It was really, really beautiful and interesting. I hope you guys had fun with that. So have a great day. I'll see you later, ladies. Thanks for joining me live. Bye.